All right. Well, it's Monday here in California, beginning of the week. So if you're starting at the beginning of the week, happy Monday. Today, it's the beginning of a week, but it's also the end of our heart-based practice week. I've really enjoyed doing these practices with you all over the last week. They're meaningful practices by themselves, but when practiced with the community, they feel all the more potent. Today we're going to combine a lot of what we did, and I'll guide you through a visualization, reflection kind of practice. So it doesn't really have a name. It's just something that I like to do and want to share with you. So let's just find a comfortable posture to begin, as we always do. Again, this could be sitting, it could be standing, it could be lying down. If it's comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes. And since we've been getting a lot of good feedback on the bells, I will ring the bells 5 times to begin. And we use the sound of the bell as a way to collect our attention in the present moment. It's a great way to start a meditation. So as you're listening, see if you can listen with a full embodied listening. Your mind, your body, and your heart. All the way until each one dissolves into the next. Let's take a deep breath together. In through the nose. And slowly out through the mouth. Inviting the jaw to soften. The shoulders. The belly. And the hands. And as the body settles in, the breath can also settle into its natural rhythm. There's no need to force a particular pattern of breathing. Just notice what the mind is thinking about this morning, if it is thinking. And as we've been practicing, as you notice those thoughts, see if you can observe them with a quality of kindness. I've been mentioning this idea of charging our heart battery in these heart-based practices. So today we're going to continue to feel as though we're doing that, and then allow the charge of our heart to emanate further and further, including more and more of the people, the world around us. So if you'd like, you can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And start to feel as though there is a bubble around you. And within that bubble is loving kindness, is compassion, is warmth, acceptance. And anything within the bubble is enveloped in those qualities. And so right now you're the one in the bubble, just you. It can feel however you'd like. Maybe the temperature is warm or cool. You can imagine the color of the space around you to be whatever feels most aligned with those qualities. But see if you can feel the coziness and the support of the bubble and all the qualities that it holds. Completely enveloping you with kindness, self-love, compassion. Breathing it in moment by moment. And so as this bubble starts to fill, and you start to fill with those qualities, we're slowly going to feel as though the bubble is expanding. And so you can start by just expanding at about 10 feet. But wherever the bubble expands in either direction, anything within it also gets enveloped in these qualities of loving kindness. And all of these qualities are emanating from your heart. So maybe there are other people sleeping in the other room in your family, or the bubble extends outside a bit and it includes a plant or some insects. Or maybe your pet's in the other room or nearby and they get included in the bubble. So you start to feel yourself within the bubble, offering and being included in this loving kindness. Each moment breathing in those qualities and then bringing them out, breathing them out in an even deeper, a deeper way. And now letting the bubble expand even more, this time in a much bigger way. So you can see it expanding across your block, where you live, and slowly your entire city. And now everyone is just blanketed with this loving kindness, emanating from your heart battery. The more it's charged, the more they get to receive it. Feeling as though with every exhale, there's this rush of warmth and heart that spreads throughout the entire city. Again, enveloping everything and everyone. The people, the animals, the trees, the plants. Expanding it again now to include your entire country. We know that there may be some people we get along with, others we don't. But we do know that every being is looking for kindness, values it, wants to be loved. And this is our chance to offer it unconditionally. Feeling the whole country enveloped in this loving kindness. And really connecting to that sense of connection with them. That you're all supported by this. And now expanding once more to include the entire world. No boundaries, no borders. This bubble of heart envelops you, but everything else around you. And you feel its coziness, its warmth, its goodness. And you might even just imagine everyone within it feeling a little more fulfilled, a little happier, more loved, connected to the part of themselves that is already whole. So if you want to bring some visualization in your mind and just imagine people being touched and held within this bubble, you can. And as the bubble expands, see if you can sense the boundaries getting pressed. Everything within it, the amount of compassion, kindness, acceptance is overwhelming. It starts pushing against the boundaries of the bubble. And then in a moment, it pops. And all of this loving kindness gets expanded in infinite number of directions throughout the entire universe. All beings here and that we don't know of. Everything and everyone. And try to feel yourself connected to all these other people, sending this loving kindness outwardly. And now you can connect back to yourself right here, feeling this potential to offer so much. And you can set an intention that you'd like to take with you into your day. Perhaps something aligned with these qualities of heart that you'd like to bring with you, and how you'd like to integrate them into your moment-to-moment experience. When you're ready, you can start to reorient yourself. Eventually allow the eyes to open again. Well, it was nice to be in a bubble of love with you all. You know, this is a practice I tend to like to do in walking meditation. I think it's really nicely done with the eyes open. Just because you get to sense like what is around you, and I will imagine this loving kindness just like again enveloping all of the things and the people and the insects around me. Sometimes even just imagining it as like a white light sending from my heart. And I want to reinforce, at least from like the space that I teach in and my own thoughts about it. I don't really think like the imagining of the light or is really doing anything. Some could get into arguments about the chakras and what all of it means. From my lineage, tradition, and way of practicing, it's not as important. For me, it's just skillful means, whatever connects you to the felt sense of the heart. That's what's most important. That's what we're nourishing. And so a lot of times those visualizations can help us with that, can really connect us in the same way that a song can elicit a certain emotion or feeling that we might not otherwise have access to readily. Visualizations in that way can be useful. So especially for these heart-based practices, it's encouraged to use that and to get connected to colors and textural things that really drop you into the heart. So that rounds out our week 2 of meditation. Well done. It's been really great to be here with you. We're not done. We have one more full week left of this, and that will be our expansion week. So we'll begin that starting tomorrow, and I'll share more about what that will look like tomorrow. For now, know that all of these meditations are on YouTube. I think sound might have gone out a little bit on Instagram. I'm not sure. I saw a couple comments there. But the full thing is available on Facebook. So you could jump over to Facebook. You could jump over here. And it will be up on YouTube as well. So you could watch the full recordings there. Thank you all for your practice and your heart. And continue to bring whatever intention you set for yourself into today. All right. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon.